Hey guys, it's Phoenix. I'm going to try something very different in this video. This is going to be the first time I'm going to make a recording this long. This came to me as an idea when I was still in university, or at university. I'm still in university. And I realized that I was on my very last Pokemon installation for the wild Pokemon, for the main content. Huge occasion. And considering that I've installed 111 Pokemon, I did all this just pre-record because I didn't really want to spend too much time looking at the spreadsheet while I'm doing this video. Also want this to be very raw, so I'm not going to edit anything out. This is going to be my uncut, one of my very first uncut videos on the channel, which is also going to be why it's really long. But I feel like I am capable enough to talk for that extensive period without having to stumble or anything. So this is also going to help me articulate my English skills, because as a law student, this is something that I feel like I should be really good at. So for this video, I'm going to install my very last wild Pokemon all on video. I'm going to record everything for you. You're going to see every mess up that I make, everything that I have to deal with, just like lag in Redstone Spawn, because that's something that's huge in this game. Okay, well, in the server. Alright, so also, because this is going to be like a hour-long video, I don't know, it's going to take a really long time to install the Pokemon, as you'll probably know from my live streams. It takes about an hour to do so. I also posted a tweet where I asked you guys to ask me some questions, so instead of me having these extensive pauses, you guys are going to be able to see me or listen to me answer your questions. So it's still going, like I'm still getting questions right now. But I feel like I have a good amount to start this video. Alright, so let's go onto the server. Looks like someone is online, and I believe it's Broden, because I told him that I was going to be recording at this stage. Okay, so you can already tell chunks are loading really slowly. So when I install Pokemon, I probably need to log in and log out several times. And by several, I actually mean quite a few times. So I'm gonna fly up to the top, because that's where all the redstone has to be, and you guys can see this. Every command block that I place, it's a manual process. There are no filters going on, and I feel like this will expose a lot of procedures, and it's for good measure, so you guys can see everything that I do. And it's a poignant occasion, just like the last command block that I placed for the story. This is me installing the very final wild Pokemon for the main content. Okay, let's, you guys can sit back and relax. I don't know if you'll be able to watch the whole video in one sitting. Alright, so I'm going to log out for the first couple of stages. I hope Broden doesn't try to interfere. Okay, so I'm going to right click. That's going to take a while to place the sign. Redstone Spawn is very laggy. And while that happens, I'm going to answer some of your questions. Okay, so this is from the tweet. Divine Pixel asks, can Pokemon follow you in CA? If not, why won't it be in CA? Okay, so I'm going to, before I answer that, let me just type this out. Ovi is the last Pokemon line for the wild encounters. So what will his level be? 26. I've already planned all this prior to this, so this won't be as long as it really should be. So the reason why Pokemon will not follow you, as you all probably know, Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst is a really laggy, well, it will be laggy for some of your computers, and to have Pokemon follow you is probably adding unnecessary lag. I know this is going to disappoint some of you. Some of you are really looking forward to that. I think it was Pokemon Gold. I think it was probably that version of the game. That version of the game actually had Pokemon following you, and that was a really brilliant aspect. A lot of people were really excited. It added some realism to the game. It was really practical. But if you command block geniuses can figure this out, in order to do so in a Minecraft map, you need to have some sort of pet. So let's say you have a dog following you, and I don't mean to say that you need to have an entity to do so. It actually requires an entity to have a certain AI already in place, and that being the case, we're going to have that entity follow you wherever you go. If you fly to certain places and teleport, those chunks will be gone, which means the entity will disappear. So there's a lot of practical issues with this, and that's probably the biggest reason why. It does add unnecessary lag, and I don't feel like it will be enough to justify why you should have that feature in the game. I know it's something that I've planned beforehand. I made a video about it. I just don't think it's worth the effort, and I do apologize. We have a lot of planned features, as you guys know, like daycare. We have, I think, Mega Evolution's also not planned, but like a suggestion. We have a lot of suggestions, but we're not going to really do all of them. Okay, where is Ovi? Ovi is a ghost normal Pokemon. His number is 829. So let's do that. There we go. So that's the first command block. So I need to clone lines of command blocks from templates, which is why I did that in the beginning. So let's see. Next one needs to be all the base stats. So Ovi has 5, 30, 25. So 5, 30, 25. I'm interested to see like how long this actually takes in recording. So this will be a very accurate depiction. It's also a really nice thing for me to store away and remind myself of the procedures I had to undergo in order to install all of these things. And the weight is all 1. Ghosts are very light. Height I need to change. I made a mistake there. So ghost 1. So whenever I make a mistake, that wasn't intentional. I need to relog, and sometimes with the lag, the game thinks I'm still online. Okay, that's okay. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Although if it does happen, it's evidence. And I'm not lying to you. Sometimes it happens. Height is 49, not 1. Okay, so he's a ghost, not a dragon. And I don't think there have been ghost dragon Pokemon. Wait, what happened? Did I do the right thing? Ghost dragon. I promise I'm not, making things up. I thought I changed it. Ghost. I hope this is also ghost, not dragon. That's good. Okay. And then the base max HP is 45, so that's base HP. Okay, that's the first stage done. This is going to take a while. That's why I have all these questions. Pretender 8 asked, how's your day and what's your favorite color? My day was, as usual, really tiring. I had 4 classes today. 2 classes were lawyer ethics. One was a property law tutorial talking about fraudulent mortgages and other claims, impersonum claims. You won't know about it. And also had a property law lecture. As usual, really tiring. It's the life of a law student, really. A lot of readings to do. Assignments aren't as much as as other faculties, other subjects, but a lot of the readings, compensate for that. You have a lot of readings to do if you study law, which is understandable. I think you guys can probably figure that out. I'll answer your second question. Oh, it's just the color, right? My favorite color is sky blue. I've never diverged from that. Yellow is also a pretty cool color. Blue and yellow. Yeah, I wonder what my 2 logos, the colors of my 2 logos are. Ovi has what moves? I do apologize if I'm delaying this. I want this to be very raw. Oh man, I haven't done his moves. Ovi, I can make this up, right? I'm pretty sure I did the moves. Oh man. Aquatail, Supersonic. Supersonic and Swift? Were they the 2 moves? Gotta double check that. Swift, Supersonic. You won't be able to see this. It's all on the spreadsheet, which I know some of you guys have access to because you looked really carefully at the URL on my videos. Swift, Supersonic. Yeah, that's alright. It's actually Swift and Supersonic. Whew. Thought I had to do it all over again. Okay, so Supersonic. PP is 20. Okay, so 20 and 20. And what about Swift? Oh, I ordered them incorrectly. Okay, Supersonic and then Swift. What are those? Swift has a PP of 20 as well. So, oh man. Okay, this is another relog. See, this is my life. When I install a Pokemon, can't use MC Edit or any filters because this is all on server, and having to download and upload the map would actually cause more issues. So don't do that. I have to do this all by hand. Okay, okay, so this is all 0 because Ovi does not have any more than 2 moves. So this is all going to be 0. And such is the same for many of the wild Pokemon. Okay, all the TMs and HMs I've completed at university during my break. So that means I can simply punch them in, which takes a while as well. Okay, so every TM has a separate score. So I need to memorize this. So 4, 10, 15, 16, 17. 4. Oh, there was a bit of lag. I hope that didn't cause any issues. I think it's all the skulls in spawn because somebody, I think it was Broden, placed like a set of skulls for builders to refer to, which is an issue every time you try to load the details. So 15, 15, 16, 17. Sorry about that. Okay, next question. What was your favorite part of working on PokeCA? By David Bakes. My favorite part of PokeCA, I'd have to say the battle. Making sure the battle actually worked, and as soon as the battle worked, I was over the moon. I think the PokeCA battle in itself is one of the most complicated things I've ever done in my life. And I say that lightly because it took a lot of planning. The draft had to be scrapped because it didn't have enough variations. And as you all know, the Pokemon battle isn't as stringent as you think. It's really flexible. A lot of things can happen. And I had to account for that. But the original design did not. And you'll probably remember my my spreadsheet, the flowchart that I made. And the flowchart itself had a lot of contingencies, a lot of pathways, and that's what I mean by flexibility. And just considering that fact, imagine what amount of work it would take to make a double battle. It would probably be unbearable for my brain. But yeah, the PokeCA battle is by far my most favorite. It's only because I was just so glad when it worked. I think I missed one of the TMs. So that was a good question. I think I've had that question before during live streams, but I can imagine not a lot of you guys have, seen my live streams because of time zone issues. Yeah, I missed a TM. Yeah, 1 for 29 and 1 for 30. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask, which is never a good idea, but it saves a lot of time, which is why I do it all the time. 31 is 0. 33, 34. Now you can see all the TMs that we have. So it's all blank until rest. And rest. Let me just double check that again. The server's behaving tonight, which is good and bad. So it'll be great to demonstrate some of the issues that I encounter when I install Pokemon. Yeah, now you can see there's one. Look at that. Chunks are not loading, and that in turn delays the responsiveness of command blocks. 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39. Let's get to rest first. 40. Oh no, I think I press slash and enter at the same time. So I need to relog every time I do these things. Because they don't update immediately because of the lag. You can see that from chat popping up a lot later. Okay, that's rest. Okay. And on the topic of rest, let's do the next question. By Grim Adventures, how many days in total it took you to work on the command blocks? I didn't really start hard and fast work on command blocks until I believe January this year. Maybe no. October last year, actually. That's when I started Serenity Town. So it's been about a year now, in which I've actually just worked on command blocks. And that means it's been about a year. It's probably been a little bit longer with the planning and preparation. I've had a few other people assist me with command blocks, but it's really just me working on the command block work on the server right now. Some other people are working on minor redstone projects like the daycare and the PC with Shane Stone and Brightbrain. But in terms of consistency, it's really been just me. So to answer the question, about a year. Okay. I've got a few more questions coming in, but I'll have to wait for those ones. I'll try and get through every question. There are quite a lot. Okay, so 47 is 0. You can see, look at that. 44 just came up. So there's quite a bit of lag right now, which is why I need to relog every time I make a mistake to see whether I actually made that mistake or not. 6870. 68 and 70. 85, 87. 85. 87. Whoops. Didn't highlight 87. 93. 91. 93. These are all blank. And then fly. So Obby can fly. But all the other HMs are blank. This is almost feels like a live stream to me, where I just, look at questions in the interim. Okay. No, I didn't. Should I have done that? Yes. Okay. Let's do the next question. Nuke ML, is said video a Q&A? Yes and no. It's not really a Q&A. It's me just installing stuff. Luke TITM, did you enjoy developing PokeCA? Absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed it, although it is very exhausting. I still really enjoyed it. And I feel really it's a huge accomplishment, so I feel accomplished, and I hope all this work doesn't go to waste. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's just quickly go through his moves again. Supersonic and Swift in that order, yes. Whoops. Touch typing. Supersonic. Yes, and Swift. Yep. And then these moves are blank. So let's do that. This is going to be such a great memory. That's another reason. This video too. Doing all this on video, I feel will be very worth it. Let's do the next question by MC Peach Pies. He said subscribe, not really a question, more of a recommendation. Yeah, well, all of you guys as my subscribers, right? So, unless someone new comes along and watches this, so I'm not going to tell you to subscribe if you don't want to. But if you enjoyed this video and this project, feel inclined to. Don't. Joshua asked, how long ago did you get Minecraft? I knew about Minecraft back in 2010, maybe 2009, I think. But I never really played it or took it seriously until 2013. So I've only really been around Minecraft for 3 years and YouTubing for 2. So 66% of that time has been YouTube, Minecraft YouTube. So I don't really have that much experience, but I have enough experience to do what I love, which is all this. Okay, so this is the Pokédex entry, which means I need to mark this, get back to it. Let's go to the Pokédex, which is down here, and I need to input his evolution's details, which I need to locate first. This is the Pokédex, by the way. It's just the data, so I just need to activate the correct one, and it's all well and good. Where is his detail? His details, right here. Okay, so it's after Chromadillo, You guys probably can't see this very well, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, like this. And it's after Spiritia. Where's Spiritia? See, now TM50 comes up. Ugh. Now I'm going to just double check that I've done that correctly. It's so much lag. So 68 should be 1. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Where's Spiritia? Trumps, Crawl. Oh my goodness, I can't find him. Oh, Spiritia is over there. It's on the side. That's why I couldn't find him. So Spiritia, Crockle, Croquette, Chromadillo. So I haven't done those. So this is Ovi. So these 3 need to be filled in. Let's copy this in there. And so Ovi, I might need to relog so I can just copy and paste this command block. There we go. And let's put his stuff in. So Ovi is rare. That's the environment. Every Pokemon has a habitat. See, I don't have the extensive Pokemon knowledge, but I have enough to do this. It's 108. And Ghost. Let's put that. Where's Ghost? There. And Ovi. A name that was suggested by Sammeroth, one of the builders on the team. And he is a Reaper, I believe. Reaper. Height. 49. So how much is that in feet and inches? That is 4 feet and 1 inch. I think it's just, is it 0, 1? Oh, I gotta double check. I believe it's 0, 1, not 1. Because I wouldn't do that. It makes more sense if it's 0, 1. So that's done. I want to double check that there's a 0 in there. That's not a good example. Some of them haven't been modeled, so I've had to make it up. It's 0, 1. Okay. So let's relog. You can see this. Now they come streaming in. Now I can double check my work. 68, 70, 79, 80. Where is it? 68, 70, 79, 68, 70, 85, 87, 85, 87, and 93. Yeah. Yeah, they come streaming in now. Alright, let's relog. Hopefully Minecraft thinks I'm offline. That's good. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, next question. Matt says, is this a question? I believe it is. Thank you for asking. Bread asked, Bread with 3 A's. Will there be another Minecraft Pokemon game after Cobalt and Amethyst? Probably not. Well, unless someone else makes it. I'm probably not going to make another one apart from Stadium. But I believe your question is pertaining to a sequel, which I probably will not do. It's because it's really tiring. I don't think I want to subject myself to the amount of pain that I have, because this is really it's not healthy what I'm doing. Although obviously I'm staying healthy and stuff, but it's not healthy. It's like, it's really stressful. But I'm really glad that I've, stretched this out. I've pulled through for 2 years. Okay, let's just quickly do this first. So Ovi, and let's copy and paste the command blocks. Okay, the next question comes from the Sloth Lord. Is Cluckalore a legendary Pokemon or is just an ordinary wild Pokemon? Cluckalore is in fact not a legendary Pokemon. He is legendary, but he's not a legendary. But we all want him. We all want him. I'd love to capture him, even though I haven't put him in the game yet. He will be in the game, but hasn't been installed. But he is one worth waiting for. Unoth. And height 74, so what's that? 74 is 6 and 2. 6 feet, 2 inches. I think so. Oh man. 6, yeah it is. It's hard doing maths and recording, actually, sometimes. Okay, that's good. And 110. Let's see. 110. Pharos. Yep. And 101. Did I do that? Yes. Okay. 101. What's that? 101 inches in feet in inches. That is 8 and 5. Right? Yes. Cool. Alright, let's place signs here. 18, 33, 63. And let's fly all the way back up. Which is also going to take some time. So while that happens, I'm going to read out the next question. By Nope Name, who asks, how long will it take to play through the map? That's one thing I haven't really thought about. Let's teleport. This is going to take some time. 30. Let's relog. How long does it take? The walkthrough is currently 40 pages long. That didn't really do anything. The walkthrough is currently 40 pages long. I don't really know whether this is a good indicator of length, though. I think it is, but it's never really accurate, I suspect. So consider it as probably an ordinary Pokemon game. Yeah, I'm not going to really say too much else. I don't think it's going to be as long as one of the original Pokemon games. But considering this in Minecraft, where things might take a little longer to do, you can't skip certain things, you can't cheat, I feel like the length is going to be worthwhile. There won't be any longevity issues, at least in terms of, Minecraft maps. Because you don't expect Minecraft maps to be this long in terms of gameplay. I don't think there is one out there which is as long as this. Okay, Ovi. Let's go through the newer questions. I've just gone through the ones which I've preloaded. Zaki Poophead 27 asks, where are you exactly from and have you always lived in Australia? No, that's a lie. I've never always lived in Australia. I was born in New Zealand and I moved to Australia in 1997. So I don't, obviously that's, from what I remember, I don't think I have any memories whatsoever. I was born in 1995, January 10th, and I don't think I remember anything from when I was in New Zealand. And I think that's understandable. You don't really have memories from that early in your lifetime. Especially when I was 2 years old. Okay, come on, sign. See, this is what I have to deal with. I don't have to relog for that. Oh, actually, it's registered. I need to cool down from the questions a little bit. I think that's all of them, actually. Yeah, I don't know how many questions there were. I tweeted about an hour ago. You guys are probably at school right now when I'm recording this. And let's see. So this is the move set now. Fake tears. So what I'm going to do is look over all the Pokemon that could have fake tears. So Spiritia has fake tears at 28. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with him. So what I need to do now is locate Spiritia. I feel like it's been nighttime for quite some time. I'm going to set it today. Broden's still online. He probably doesn't know what I'm doing. Hope he doesn't mind this. It's probably better for the video with you guys able to see this. Spiritia. So I need to dig all the way in and look for fake tears. That's confusion. Shadow Ball. I may have passed it. No, it's this one. Yeah, fake tears. Okay, so what I need to do now is grab the move. See, I'm already exhausted. It might be because I'm recording and I'm talking. I do this in silence, generally. Apart from when I'm live streaming. I'm already losing my voice, but let's continue. So I need to look for that move, and I need to paste in them along with Ovi's levels. So this is when Ovi learns this move. So it's going to register and look for the Pokemon with that name and the same level. Then I need to apply this to every command block for fake tiers. That's the procedure. It's foolproof unless I've made a typo, which I believe I haven't. But that will come to light when I test it. And you guys test it. Disarming voice. So I need to do this for all of Ovi's moves and all of his evolutions. Where is... Okay, Fiendarago. Fiendar. Fiendler is probably around here. No. Gotta be here. Okay. Okay, so there's still a bit of lag. That's something I cannot escape. Alright, so level 10. So now I'm just going to grab these ones. And the problem with lag as well is that sometimes when I place a command block will not register, which means it's probably going to place down an older command block that I picked up. So that means I need to relog. And there we have it. Phoenix SC is still online, according to the server. So this is something that happens occasionally. It's actually happened less often tonight. I'm very grateful for. But essentially the server still thinks I'm online, which is indicative of severe lag. So I'm gonna have to wait for this to fix itself. I'm still online, and I don't have any further questions to answer. So I guess I could go to the comment section of my previous Pokédex video, where you guys asked some questions there, which I haven't had the opportunity to respond to every single one. So let's do that. And I'm gonna mute. Hey guys! You probably heard a little bit there. Okay. Some questions. Do I have experience programming? Asks Jiravon the alien. J Raven the alien. I have no experience with coding or programming at all. So this is all actually new to me. But it's still something that anyone can learn. I guess I'm probably a good example of someone who has never experienced anything whatsoever in terms of programming and coding, and I'm still capable of coding an entire Pokemon game in Minecraft. So it takes a lot of practice, dedication, patience. Don't give up. You'll get there. Anyone can do anything. And I'm a prime example of that. And I've had my doubts about the success of this map, whether it's even possible. But considering I'm so close to the end, I messed up. Oh man, I got headbutt. Okay, what was I supposed to get? I gotta look back. Disarming voice. Oh man. Oh, it's this one. No, it's not. What? Fiendarago. Oh, this one. Disarming voice. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so I was on the point of having doubts about whether this project would even be possible, but being so close to the end, gotta relog. I feel like it's something that we can all accomplish, and knowing that this project is now going to work, well, I'm 80% sure now. You guys can do it. I've never programmed anything. I don't know what Java looks like. I don't know what C++ looks like. I don't know what C# looks like. Python looks like. I don't. Although obviously, if I took my time and actually considered looking into it, I probably will be able to learn it, self-learn it. But yeah, I'm so caught up with this. This map is up for grabs, by the way. You guys can probably have a look at this and try and manipulate it to your own with your own understanding. Okay, so I'm considering that done, that part. So how many moves left? There are going to be so many more moves. It's currently 11:16 p.m. I probably have another half hour doing this, and I still feel like this is a very raw recording. I don't want to edit it. Sing at level 15. Okay, so let's just do that. I'm gonna need a drink. Whew, this is actually harder than I thought. Talking for so long. Just imagining how teachers manage. 15. Okay, where is... So, Meshuge level 30. Where's Meshuge? Quagger, Aphotic, Rame, Meshuge. Okay. So, this is probably Psybeam. Sing. I haven't installed the asleep status because I want to leave that to the end. I want to install everything first before going back to the battle, because I want to get all the storyline stuff done. Well, all not storyline stuff, like the main content. Then I'll go back and install Frozen and Sleep. Okay, so this is level 15. What? Oh yeah, I've already changed it. Losing my mind now, along with my voice. I think I messed up that. Let me relog. Trials and tribulations of hard work. Still no new questions on Twitter. I guess I can go back to the video. I still have it open. But thank you for asking your questions. It's definitely helped me cultivate a better relationship with you guys. And not have any awkward long pauses in the video. Okay, that... Okay, next question. Just going down the list. Deep Leo wants me to be YouTuber on Hypixel. The reason why I don't want to be, well, not in particular, it's just not my interest. I don't have any experience with, you know, large multiplayer mini games, and I feel like they take that into account. I'm assuming that you need to have some sort of credibility, otherwise you can just talk really bad stuff about them, and they will never consider you. I don't know what the criteria is, but I don't want to really look into it. Branula second move is Swift. Okay, I don't know where Branula is. It's probably somewhere in the middle. No, it's earlier than them. Earlier than them. There we go. The third move. I have the iCarly song stuck in my head right now. So random, but I've been listening to Miranda I always mess up that name. Miranda Cosgrove's music before I started recording. I wanted to cool off a little bit with some chess, and I've been listening to that song, and she's from School of Rock, which is probably why I took some interest in her music in the first place. Just a random thing. Let's go back to Ovi. This is Ovi's last move at level 26. It'll be really funny if you guys are still in watching this video. Thank you for sticking around, but by no means do I expect a lot of you guys to still be watching. But it's just really to my benefit, and if for anyone else who's interested in the procedure in installing a Pokemon. How long has this recording been going on for? 39 minutes. Okay, that's a little bit shorter than I thought. Okay, so that's all for Ovi, but Ovi needs to evolve. So I need to look for the evolution command block, which is probably somewhere here. I just need any Pokemon that evolves. No. Come on, there's got to be one nearby. Here we go. This is an evolution command block. The one I just pick blocked. Let's go back to Ovi, which is here, and name. So Ovi does not learn more moves past 26, which is a very unusual case. And minimum 16. So that means if Ovi is 17 and levels up, it will still detect it as wanting to evolve. Okay, Ovi is complete, so I just need to do the evolutions now. So Swift has just been registered. I am losing my voice. See how that stands out in the recording. Okay, let's log out for a moment and save all this. Okay, so everything is all functioning again. Let's give myself some night vision. I should have done that at the beginning. Vision, true. Okay. Where to next? Onoth, recover, Shadow Ball, Cosmic Power, Swift. So 4 moves for Onoth as well. Definitely unusual. And I have a Twitter notification. Yes, this is another question from a Twitter follower. Emmy Detox asks, have you ever fainted? That is a very interesting question. No, I don't believe I've ever fainted. And by fainting, I believe you mean just loss of consciousness by natural causes. Not like... Yeah, that's what I probably think you mean. No, I've never fainted. And I don't want to know what it feels like to faint. Although I suspect it... I really don't know. I've seen people faint before. My brother in particular. And it doesn't look really sightly. Like, your face goes white. And I think you probably feel just all around nauseous. And then just... It's like falling asleep. I honestly do not know. But no, I've never fainted. Onoth learns recover at level 17. So I can just go to Claringalizer, which is here. Yeah, I think this whole process probably takes about an hour. I've done this 111 times now. So I never really time myself explicitly, so I guess this is the first time I'm really doing it. But just by mental clock, I think it probably takes about... You can see the lag right there. Just by mental clock, I think it's about an hour. Okay. What an interesting question that is. Have I ever fainted? I don't consider myself unhealthy. I'm definitely not like the strongest person out there. I've had health issues before, but like I make sure I remain fit. I remain constantly at work, so I don't, get plump. But I know that a lot of that's also genetic, so I'm not by any way saying fat people are unhealthy. I'm just saying that I try to maintain my shape by means of not, sitting down for too long. I go outside, and I just messed up, and I know what I did. You guys probably do as well. And the server still thinks I'm online. That's happened twice now. Let's see. Another question from... a lot of people asking about whether they should beta test. And again, I haven't really thought about the process for that yet, because it's still quite a while away, relative to alpha, of course. Still a lot of people asking about the same thing. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Many of you asked me about whether I know about Sun and Moon. I know nothing about Sun and Moon. And I don't really care about Sun and Moon. I don't. I am not a huge fan of the games that come out. I only don't care because I don't think I'll have time to play them. And if I did, of course I would care. But I don't know whether this project will be in any way propelled in its success by Pokemon Go or anything. And I'm saying that because this is Minecraft, and the other thing is an actual game which has a completely different fan base. So I don't think it's... they're independent franchises. This game has nothing to do with the mainstream... anything mainstream, really. So I don't think it's going to have any effect. Okay, let's fix that. I typed in Ovi and not Unoth. And I realized that as soon as I started pasting them in. Okay, next move, Shadow Ball. Spirit here learns Shadow Ball level 25. Let's just go with that. Don't want to overcomplicate anything. Let's see. Okay, Spirit here. Level 23. I'm already getting tired. I'm probably breathing heavily now from all the talking. Usually in live streams I don't like talk for this consistent pattern. It's not bad for you, is it? I hope not. Let's paste this in. Sure, I brought a glass of water just to help get me through. Wouldn't have been a bad choice. 23. Boy, am I glad when I get this done. Probably not the right impression. Because I still know this is a really big moment. Like, this will be the last time I do this for a wild battle. And then it's just, you know... it's like a huge chunk of PokeCA done. Like, all of this. See all of that. And that's not even the end of it. The chunks just aren't loading. Shadow Ball... Oh my gosh, do you guys see that? Is the lag gone? The lag is gone. Oh my gosh, let's keep going. Let's take advantage of this. Cosmic Power. Cosmic Power. Cosmic Power. Virago, 55. Let's look for Virago. So I guess that's oh, I gotta keep this up. Make sure I take full advantage of this moment. It's probably back. Oh yeah, the lag is back. Man. Oh, I forgot. I forgot the number. Let's go back. That's the process. It's not easy. 19. 19 level 55. I was thinking the number 55 and they just skipped my mind. So it's 19. This is why it's tiring. I've mentioned it before, but now you're seeing it. Why it's tiring. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Law exams are worse. And I subject myself to this every day. Okay. Cosmic Power, level 26. And to think I actually need to input the values in first, calculate everything, make sure it's reliable, and then I have to install them. And when the model isn't done, and a lot of the models haven't been done, I need to make up certain things. And with the hope that the members of the team will be able to adjust the model with accordance to the details that I input. Cosmic Power. So let's hope that... Yep, good. Now let's do it. And this is Swift. And it's for Unos at level 31. 31. Oh, come on, place, command blocks, just place. Why didn't these two place? Relog. Broden's still online. Oh, okay. Mojang is down again. This is horrible timing. Let's look for another question to answer while I wait. Edgiest Microbe 7 asked, is there any sort of trading system in the game that does not require other players? Like an event in which you trade with an NPC for a evolution via trade Pokemon. I know what you mean, and I answered this in the comments. The answer is no, although you will obtain gifts from NPCs, from side quests. The reason why there really isn't like a Pokemon to Pokemon trade is it'd be really difficult to set up. If you think about it, I need a test for the name in the party with that level. Well, not level. But if I remove that Pokemon from your party, I need to delete everything else. Like, delete all the move animations, delete all of the moves, delete all of the... what do you call it? The stats. Which is really difficult to locate. It's not possible. Given the simplicity of the Minecraft game. It's not possible. I've tried, but there are different versions of trades in the game, but there's no Pokemon to Pokemon trade. So again, that's just an issue I don't think it's worth fixing. Okay, so Falros evolution from Ovi to Unoth to Falros North at 27. Okay, one left. Boy, this is taking a long time. Okay, let's continue. Again, there are no edits in this video. I want this to be raw. It's gonna feel really good that I can get through this and watch it in the future, knowing that I haven't cut anything out. Swift, Psybeam, Suicune, Reaper's Grace, Dark Pulse, Shadow Sneak. So 6 moves left. So, Swift again. Learning Swift a lot. That's Swift. So let's put these down. I think you've seen Ovi before. I'll probably like go to the models, or I'll summon the model in at the very end of this video so you guys can see. Okay, so level 31 as well. Interesting. Is that how you spell it? No, it's OA. I thought so. Falros 31. Okay. Swift. Yes. Okay. I should probably cut down the amount of talking that I do just to save my voice. I need to relog anyway. Let's look for another question. Again, a lot of people still asking for beta testing. Comments aren't loading anymore. Because Australian internet just doesn't behave. Oh, there we go. When will the final version 1.0 be released for PokeCA? I still don't think I can put my finger on a date yet. Let's look for Psybeam first. Psybeam at level 36. I can't because there's a lot of delay in the other facets of the team. Some team members still haven't finished their models, and they haven't submitted a model in a long time. Very concerning. music is still very delayed, music compositions, because Unity Paradox has been focusing on other things, which is obviously not the most professional thing to do. Where's Psybeam? Did I pass it? I did. Here it is. Yeah, and because of that, I can't put a date yet. Let's put this down. Okay, 36. Alright, I've already done it. I'm forgetting things now. I'm getting tired. It's getting late too. I should probably put this down a little bit, get a drink, and then come back. But will that delay be a little bit weird on video? It might be. Let's see if I can pull through. Sweet Kiss at level 42. Sweet Kiss. 65. Viganoro. Is there a better one? Catlin at 34. Let's go all the way to Catlin. You can see all the installations I've made. Look at that. Oh yeah, so going back to that question, I can't put my finger on a date. It's still going to be sometime like December. But as soon as, I see some more progress in the team, in terms of other installations that they should be doing, not me, then I'll probably start calculating a date. But I cannot accurately calculate a date right now. But it still looks to be sometime in December. I mean, I'm ahead of schedule now, which is really good. But no one else really is. Okay. Still waiting for the league building to get done. I can't wait to show you guys that. Okay, take deep breaths. And let's keep going. You can see a lot of frame lag from all the skulls that need to load, because Broden seems to be neglectful of that consequence. But I mean, I can look past that. I really don't mind. It's just bad for video. 42. Swift. Why is it Swift? Why did I do Swift? Oh man, it's Sweet Kiss. Oh man. Obviously I'm not. Yeah, I'm obviously tired. Okay. Let's look for it again. Yeah, there's all these frame lags. 34, come on. For anyone who's still watching, thank you. Oh, you guys are great. Takedown. Swift. Oh, it was the next one. What's the next one down? Okay. Let's close this back up. Again, I can't use a fill command because the lag will not allow me to. I mean, I have to fly back outside anyway, so may as well just place the stone while I do that. Okay, let's go back. Sweet Kiss. And I need to relog because the lag might not have registered the correct command block. Okay. And this video is also going to illustrate the pains I go through. 42. I didn't place an extra space, did I? Because I don't look at the keyboard while I do this. I look at the screen. So sometimes I could press the wrong button right before I press enter, and I won't be able to catch it. No, I didn't. Alright. Now, what's next? Reaper's Grace, Dark Pulse, Shadow Sneak. So I've done Swift, Sight Beam, Sweet Kiss. Reaper's Grace is a new move. It's a signature move for the Reaper, so the Obby line. Suggested by Samroth. And I didn't really deliberate with him afterwards, but it's really just like a one-hit KO move. specifically for this guy. So it's level 50. So that means I need to type this in myself and modify the contingencies by hand. So it is a ghost type move. Is it? Must be. There are like 226 moves I've animated now. 224. It's a ghost type move, of course. Reaper's Grace. There's no apostrophe in that. 5 PP. And let's type the name in. Let's do this. So the coordinates of the move animation. So 33, 232. I just burped. Oh man, my eyes are dry. I can do it though. -3, 233, whoops, and 19. Don't try this at home. I'm usually like not this tired when I'm doing it because I'm recording as well. So that's correct. Yes, yes it is. And that doesn't change. Okay, so Reaper's Grace is done. Dark Pulse, Shadow Sneak. So 2 more. Does need to connect the models, which have been modeled. So that's good. I'm looking for Dark Pulse. Another Dark Pulse. That's easy to access for me. Sandregan at level 33. Yeah, it's the second one in line. Okay, let's get his. Alright, come on. Rockcliffe is all the way at the beginning. Sandregan is next to him. Because they're encountered in Traverse Cave. So Dark Pulse. Good. See, now you can see the lag is returned. What move was that? Reaper's Grace. Okay, so these command blocks should be okay. But I should relog in case. Okay, let's relog real quick. Hopefully I'm still online. Good. Okay, I got 3 more notifications on Twitter. One of them's a question. How long have you been into coding? That was asked by Fanny Pack Ninja. No, I haven't. Again, I've never done any coding before. But if you're referring to command blocks, again, it's probably been about. I mean, I've practiced command blocks before I started my YouTube channel, but not for very long. So my earlier mechanics are very inefficient. So I'd say about 2 years command blocks, a bit more than 2 years, 2.5 years, but never pure coding, like website coding. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at Pharos's Dark Pulse, level 57. Yeah, it's Sandregan. That's good. And that's good. Alright, one more move. Shadow Sneak. I'm really grateful because a lot of these moves, there aren't that many moves in this line, Obby line. There could be a lot more. Spiritia, here we go. Shadow Sneak, Feint Attack, Shadow Sneak. Brilliant! Easy. This one. Okay, let's put this one down. And Dark Pulse just registered, so I probably need to relog. I'm actively just supervising my own work, just to make sure no errors have been made. Okay, good. This is by far the most exhausting procedure of PokeCA, where I have to install a Pokemon, which is just made more difficult when the model hasn't been done. What the heck? Did I not delete it? I did. I don't know if I placed it in the right command block. Yeah, but I try to do it in one day, like at least one a day, and not want to like do half a day because it just disrupts my concentration. Given that if I can do it all in one day, first of all, that means it's done, and secondly, it's a lot quicker to do it in one day than 2 days because I'm in the right mindset. Okay, so that's all the moves done for the Ovi line. Now I need to go all the way down here to the battle, and this is all the capture mechanic, if you didn't know. So the calculations are done over there for the Pokeballs, and then the animations are there, and like the determination of the animation. Right. Where's Ovi? Ovi is just before Frosso. Should be around here, I think. Conflag? Where's that? It's further back. Frosso. Okay. It's before Frosso. Before Frosso. Oh, it's just 3 before Frosso. So, 1. This is Frozendo. This is Frozendo. Yes, this is Frosso. 1, 2, 3. That's what I think. Okay, I believe it's this. Okay, Ovi. Brick slab. Stone. Whoever did this didn't put down the code, so we need to look at it. Bricks underscore... No, it's just stone underscore slab. Damage 4. 4. Stone. Slab. 4. Okay. Good. Onoth. What the heck is that? Oh my goodness. Is that a... Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I'm not gonna look at that yet. I know what it is. If my mind was sharper right now, I would have figured it out immediately. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's sort of classified information. Brick underscore stairs. Brick. That reminds me, I need to check on the newer additions to the resource pack. Brick underscore stairs. Unoth. Bricks underscore stairs. Brick underscore stairs, good. And Pharos nether quartz ore. Okay, so quartz underscore ore. Quartz ore. And that should be it. Pharos. Done. Wow, we're done. It's 11:50 p.m. and that recording has gone on for 1 hour and 8 minutes. So the whole process took about 1 hour and 8 minutes, minus all the interruptions and all the flicking back and forth. But that's the whole process. So it's almost like a 4-stage process. I'm really glad I've recorded everything so you guys can see it. It's not just for people who've watched the live stream. You guys can all see it. And I need a break. I'm losing my voice, as you guys can probably tell. I am losing my breath as well. But I just need to press enter, and I'm not going to back it up. If the map is stuffed up, hopefully it doesn't. Let's just hope no one messes it up, because I don't have the time right now to back it up. But thank you all for watching this video. Let me just go over to the battle arena and show you what the Ovi line is. And it's this guy. Brick stairs, nether quartz ore, as I just plugged in. that's him. That's Pharos. That's Unoth. Ovi is somewhere else, so I'm not gonna... Let's just summon him. Let's do that. Kill. And let's do Ovi, which was what stone slab for. Let's make him the thumbnail. There we go. He's a cute little guy. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've stuck around for this long, you guys are you're amazing for you know, witnessing everything that I have to go through. But I'm glad it's over for now. I still have to install the ones for the fishing mechanics, but the wild battles are all complete now.